Okay, I got some. Should I upload a new video, I guess? Whatever, but I got it now, so not a problem. Yeah, and by the way, forward I can read because I don't think I've done something, or do I? Probably not. I've seen something, but I'm gonna get that titanium in, okay? And I will. Okay. Okay. Got another one. Like that. And now no duplicates. But you know, screen recorder. After I update and start that, it's fun to do that round and around. I keep I come out to the random like watching these things. So I think so. I fixed that. So and I will upload this voice recorder. Okay? But first, before I do, then I only can use the current one once and the other one a lot. So see what we got here, Houston. Okay, let's see. Properties. What nothing but one in there. So one can put part of one. I'm gonna add one different pixel now. Okay? Okay. Actually, never mind, just make it is. I'll start the preview. So, yeah, I'm gonna upload this postcard now. This type code right, can start the whole thing yet. Okay, but so Snow update a little bit on iKindler.com. Yep, so I might make it a little fun we land here. I think I will see that about some avatar clothes or something. So put that down, so you wait for it to load up a little bit. Yes, I put it back in on tape. But I put it on tape. Take my first name as I say it. Yeah, I had to cut that too. Yeah.
It's now time for the $1,000 toss-up. And the category is...
Thanks.
Okay, go for it.
Tiki statue. Tiki statue.
It's now time for... And the category is... And the category is... Here's how you did. Well, let's move on to the $2,000 toss-up. And the category is...
It's phrase.
Okay, go for it.
No place like it. No place like it.
Let's move on to the $2,000 toss-up. And the category is... And the category is... Here's how you did. And here's tonight's feature prize.
Chicago Monkey 6,000
And the category is...
places. And here's the prize puzzle. A trip to London 9500. The test
What
prize
are you going
man.
to do? Spin that wheel. 500.
VS. 2 S's in the puzzle. 5, 5, 0, 0 for the jackpot. I like to buy a row. the letter O. The letter O. There is an O that says by a vowel. And the letter I as in ice cream and stuff like that. I said that. But there's no O's. I think it's next time to spin. Spin the wheel. I think you might get that Kenny Rogers tip. We'll see. Let's give her a T. Go for the beat for now. There's a T, so it picks up the prize. There you go. Let's see if we can hang on to it. What's right? Spin the wheel. That's on my nose.
500.
And no
Sorry,
ends.
none of those.
So Miranda's turn. She's been working on her turn. Sometime. A hero on you sometimes. Oh, Miranda might get that wild card. Let's see if she picks it up. C. No C's.
Sorry.
Wild card stays on the wheel.
Okay, spin, solve, or
I can buy a vowel, please. The letter U. There are 2 U's. $6,000 for the jackpot right now.
Okay, spin, solve,
And I can buy a vowel. The letter A. Yes, there are 3 A's in the puzzle. What could this be? We'll find out soon. Spin the wheel. Yep.
400.
Let's try it on now. There are 2 R's in the puzzle. 6400 for the jackpot. I buy a vowel. E. There is an E. There you go.
All the vowels is on.
Spin the wheel. I might get that vowel card. What card might I want? G. No G. That one, but one anyhow. I think Jeanette will have a bake drop. She will.
Sorry, you can't take that prize.
Okay, it's Miranda's turn. Spin the wheel.
Wow.
It's too for jackpot. So don't bother with it. There's a now. 690.
What are you going to do?
690.
Spin the wheel. 300.
W. There is a W. 720 for the jackpot now. Later.
300.
M. No M's.
Sorry, none
It
of
is
those.
my turn to spin the wheel. Come on, big money. Oh man, I lose a ton.
Sorry.
Well, it's next time.
What are you going to do? Spin the wheel.
P. It's in pineapple pie. Yes, there's a P. Oh, so something like pets. Okay, tonight has Dick card to Walmart. 7500 for the jackpot. Yep, 7500. Okay. But now the bank will begin to bed.
Sorry, didn't get to take that prize. What are you going to do?
Even though she didn't lose money.
Spin that wheel. $500.
Try a B, maybe. There's a B. I might be in the puzzle. Fabulous. Okay. 8,000 for jackpot. Fabulous water pills. Is that it?
Okay, solve it.
Need a man. Oh, fabulous water park. Fabulous water parks. Is that it? Yes, it is. I didn't mean Paris, I mean park. Yeah. One thing, using from London. Here's a trip to London. Okay. Next one.
How you do?
Right now, one has 10800. I got the thousands and nothing. Doesn't it now? Yes, yeah.
And the category is
Satellite used and red. It's not starting and spin the wheel. Yep. Enough.
550.
Okay, let's begin envelope. There is an N in this puzzle. Yep, there it is.
Okay, spin,
I
solve,
think
or buy them out.
do not revive well because I'm not playing right now. There is an I in the puzzle. That's just playing to host this later. Oh. There is an O for this. Okay? What would you do? It's like spin or shot. But your
That
host
wheel is
your spin.
450.
Well, let's see. A T for internet. There's a T. By Val and U, please. There is a U. Don't get someone.
Okay, spin, solve,
Bye,
or buy them
Val.
out.
An E for Jeanette. Plus, that's E in the middle of name. Flames. Yeah. That's an E for her name in the middle. Yeah.
No more vowels.
Okay.
$300.
S. Dot 3 S's. 7. Spin around. Wow, she might have a B. No, B, you should find out. No, he's not put that right.
What are you going to do?
Well, at least my I didn't lose money.
Down to 0. What are you going to do? empty.
10. Oh. 3 R's in this puzzle. There we go. Something.
What are you going to do?
You know, I'm in puzzle now for 1050.
Okay, solve it.
Summer concert series. There we go. That was the bit. So,
How you did.
I mean, William has 10, 800. I got 4, 050. So that nothing. Just William's turn. This round,
And the category is.
it's a thing.
What are you going to do?
So, of course, you always spin. You always spin. Lose a turn. God damn it.
Sorry.
For
Next
the
player.
wheel, I mean. So, spin the wheel. Got my turn. I think we got.
600.
How about an S? 2 S's. Bing, bing, it's off. Bing, 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 bing. Alright. By a vowel. It's that O. No O.
Sorry.
Yeah, the next one. Oh, thanks on free play as well.
What are you going to do?
May not need it. But so there. Is there a T? There is a T. To me, I thought. By vowel. Is there an I and the not 2 I's actually. I. The letter I. But that's cool. Yep. A.
Sorry, none of those.
That's not again. Followed by boom, boom.
Down to 0.
I did not lose any money. Hopefully I don't. I do have money. And 2 M's. 21.50 right now.
What are you going to do?
By vowel. U. There's a U. E. There is an E. Something sunshine.
All the vowels are gone.
1650 right now is my score. I want the wild card. Robin. H. 2 H's.
The wild card. Let's see if it pays off.
Something sunshine. Good. Let's get off the wheel. G. There's a G. 2050 now.
What are you going to do?
Let's go ahead and just use the wild card. Get out of the way. Oh. There's that. 2450 now. Alright, sunshine. Alright, sunshine. Got it? Alright, sunshine.
Okay, go for it.
Got it. That's an 8 today. There you go. Let's go. Yep, I won again. Well, Ryan has 10,800 still. I got 6,500 to get 0 still. I think it's time to toss it.
Let's move on to the next toss-up.
Yep. Here's a category for votes.
And the category is
People is the category. Maybe this one. Okay. Friendly locals. Okay. I didn't get it right. Sorry.
Let's move on to the next toss-up. And the category is Let's move on to the next toss-up. And the category is
Wait, yeah, I want to hit that.
Here's how you do it.
My turn.
And the category is
What name?
all right, I'm going to spin it. Each consonant is worth $1,000 plus whatever I land on.
Okay. $4.50 a piece. And 2 ends. Do not start bow.
Sorry, none of those.
Yes. Yeah, last time. Don't do it again. Now. Do this next time. Alright. 2 eyes. T. Yeah, last time. 2 T's. T. J. E.
Sorry, none of
No
those.
T's. U. No
Sorry,
U.
none of those.
Oh. There's it all. M.
Nope, sorry.
C. C. E.
Sorry, none
No
of
C's.
those.
E. 3 E's.
Okay, solve it.
Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein.
Just like you did. You didn't reach the house yet,
Jeanette
so
does not go to the bonus round.
$1,000. Nice to have you here. You ended up in third place, but you'll have better luck next time. Thanks so much for playing.
If I don't get to a
Not
bonus
enough to
round,
win, but
what I'm
still
gonna
second
do,
place.
we'll go to the bonus round.
You're the big winner. Bonus round 2. Give that bonus wheel a spin and see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Okay, got
And the
it.
category is
Okay.
RSTLNE. Vanna will get some of those letters up there. Pick 3 more consonants and a vowel.
C, H, and a P, and O. Wait just a minute. I don't know what some. Remember, the tiger is living thing. Right, oh, okay. Minor would have won 35,000. The total tonight is 6600. The five solo, so perfect husband career,
Thanks for playing. Come back soon.
and will later on. Okay, babe? And just got real good first. And they go. And I was in, right? Yep. Okay, babe? Maybe on the webcam. I saw that Pepsi logo this time, okay? Yeah, because I like different logos than the camera and stuff. Anyways, everybody, I'll keep this up to dinner. You know what? I just watch more radio. If you're nuts, I'll send you next watch some more time. Okay? Right now, let's see what the Instagram message shipment. Okay? That's it for now. Wait, Rachel. Rachel. Okay? That's it for now, friends, man. And you know what? Update about later on Instagram. Update when I can, but when it's just never back to watch me. No, okay? Let's see. with tag photos, okay? Yeah, cool. Let's have something. I call it. There you go. So, what else we can do right now? Well, I might eat at 7. Wait a minute, I had to. I'm okay. out of the way. Okay, bye. I'm back and all my devices. Okay? Yep, YouTube was cut. And I think I get making it to was watching me. What the red button was watching me and when she boots one day. Boots. I love boots. The boots are cute. Cat that. Yeah. It was always something cute that you do. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. So, since I just want to leave my audio set right here. Maybe not 7, maybe 10, maybe not 8 if it's on 8. If not, I'll probably come back. Okay? So come back. So I'll tell you what the Pepsi One logo looks like. I think I know. I've seen it before, but let's be sure I'm right. Pepsi One, not yeah, like that, because I've been to it. Well, let's see. There's our logo. We can get. Well, I think the Pepsi One will look like red and blue in the background, okay? So that might be cool for me to get later, okay? Yeah, just the logo. Nothing else. Maybe don't notice them right now. Next time, okay? So that's what. Okay? Again, just that. Maybe I'm for Pepsi better, but something great. Anyways, that's all I need to get from the images for now at least. Yeah. So stay tuned. Maybe actually next week, okay? So stay tuned because maybe I get Terry posting up Finding States part in the story spots. So hold on. I don't want the pioneers. It's not from the end up from it to find it. Let's see. That's why I can't why. What is it? I think this is tape. This is playing too well. Part of the wall. I'm right down here. I think so. So no, let's know. I think so. And now put in bag with something. I think I did it. Let me see. The Bluetooth speaker and the flashlight. One tape that I used later. Took a wire in there. See? Well, I'm sure that this tape may not play with it. Well, I guess what it is, I guess it might be King Winston's birthday. It's like their plays. Might still. We'll see. First I gotta remind it, it's in the middle. So, maybe play it. Oh, the cake twirl. So I can remind this tape. Okay? Yeah, I got a few plugs, so don't worry about it. So I'm just gonna put this in for my uses, okay? See? That's why I use the right there to write this K type. Because Taylor's in the town a line button. Okay, Mallory, I can get this one line first. Why is he making a K since Taylor? That's why I just leave it. Alright. You know what? Maybe I better leave that plugged in because I think this type one's out. They're not well put this into our cable. But you know what? I'll just get later, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna do that, okay? Yeah, gonna get Teddy. Okay, actually Amanda, I think so the boobs are like I'm staring at it. Yeah. So right, you sure? Yeah, cause I'm away from the record and stuff. But I'm just gonna upload this whole audio thing, okay? You can figure out how you do it. So right now, let's get Teddy. Jesus. As fast as I can do this, but I think I'll probably fix it. Yeah. Okay, was off. Anyways. Here comes.
Back with you again. Talking is pretty important, isn't it?
I
Wait, that's
agree,
not Teddy's birthday.
especially because of
Oh,
what happened to me once. Hey, Teddy, why don't you tell everyone about that?
All right, Grubby. That's a good idea.
Thanks. You know, even though something kind of bad happened to me, it ended up okay. Remember?
I sure do, Grubby. It was a beautiful day, and me and Gimmick have decided to join on a nature hike in the sun. Gimmick took us to name all the different plants passed along the way. Yes, this delicate foliage is Ciconiconi pictoliosis. Its leaves produce a most effective red dye. It looks just like the red tablecloth. Very observant, Teddy. I use the leaves of this plant to color the tablecloth.
That's fascinating, Gimmick.
Yes, it is. Oh, and here's some aromatic Tastioni zesty tea.
Zesta, hoochie, tootsie, rootsy.
Tastioni zesto fini. It's a
I'll put him down now.
spice. I add it to all my.
Oh boy, I love your soups, Gimmick. Saying, toasty mosty zippy doodah makes my mouth water.
Well, it's not sweet this way because we're low on the soup wheat. Fellas, you think so? Of course.
I'll tell you one thing. Talking about plants is sure a lot harder than eating.
We're thinking.
Nice. Take cord. Fun. Probably broke. It was doing fine till he did that. Let's try again.
No, Grubby, don't eat that. Oh, Gimmick, what's wrong? Oh, I didn't have the chance to explain. The shush bush is called the shush bush because it has momentary paralysis of the lyric mechanism.
You.
What does that
Oops.
It means Grubby could lose his voice.
That's still, these berries taste to be bad for you. In fact, I feel better than I did.
What did you say, Grubby? You see, it's working. Or not working. I mean, the plant's working, and Grubby's voice is not. Are you sure? Grubby, say something.
Oh, sure.
You Gimmick, Grubby's voice. Look, Grubby's trying to tell us things. Grubby was moving around one way, then the other. We tried to figure out what he was trying to say, but we didn't understand.
Which I personally just end up doing that way. Like, you know, it's pretty cake.
No, I got it. You want to play SpongeBob. Oh, I don't but I know.
I had to fix this plate on.
Of course.
So this is a short tape, I think. What? Let's wait. So I take. No, this was kind of short. I guess I just. No, I just had to find another tape. That one's got anyway. So, no, let's do it. That is not working. Right. What? Let's just listen to this. I might you'll change that. Looking right today. Mail. So we just have to use the radio for this. But then put the box first. I'll just use that too for this. It's not a big bubble there. I didn't know that stuck. Oh, wait, no, wait.
Hi there. How are you?
I'm glad you could join me for my new Teddy Ruxpin Answer Box story. Just push the button next to the picture, which best answers the question I ask you. Push a button when you hear this sound. And always turn the page when you hear this sound. Everything has a shape. The shape of something helps you tell what it is. Balls have round shapes. Boxes have square shapes. Shapes are everywhere. One day, Newton Gimmick invented something that actually helped me see the shapes of things. Let me tell you the story. Turn to page 1. Are you on page 1? It was a beautiful day. Gimmick and I were taking a walk near Rainbow Falls when we noticed all kinds of shapes in the clouds overhead. Look, Gimmick, I see a cloud shaped like a bunny.
Shaped like a bunny, you say? Yes, I see it. And that cumulus cloud is shaped like a pony.
A pony? Where? Oh, there it is, right next to the cloud with a shape like a snowman. Do you see the snowman? Press the button next to the cloud with a shape like a snowman.
Not that one. That's it.
The yellow button is next to the cloud with a shape like a snowman. Can you find the cloud that's shaped like a heart? Press the button next to the heart-shaped cloud.
That's not the heart. Very good.
The blue button is next to the heart-shaped cloud. I was looking for more shapes in the clouds when Gimmick said,
Teddy, look at the shapes over here. I see a whale.
"A whale? I don't see a cloud shaped like a whale."
I'm not talking about the clouds now. I'm looking at shapes of things here on the ground.
I couldn't find Gimmick's whale shape. Can you find it? On page 2, press the button next to the object that is shaped like a whale.
Not there. There she blows.
Of course, the log next to the blue button is shaped like a whale. Can you find the other hidden shapes on this page? What about the kitten? Press the button next to the kitten shape.
No, not there. That's the one.
The rocks next to the yellow button make a kitten shape. And look at the duck shape in the pond. Gosh, when you use your imagination, shapes are everywhere.
Shapes are everywhere, Teddy. As a matter of fact, just this morning I completed my newest invention. A shape mogrifier.
A shape what-rifier?
A shape mogrifier. A gadget that helps you view the elementary shape of an object. And let's go back to the house and I'll show you how it works.
Are you on page 3?
Here it is, the shape mogrifier, a revolutionary device for viewing the shape of any object.
Well, it looks interesting, Gimmick. How does it work?
Well, as you can see, by applying universal optical principles to fundamental geometric conditions,
Gimmick, could you just show me how the shape mogrifier works?
Why, yes. Just point the lens of the shape mogrifier at one of those charts taped to the wall.
Each chart had pictures of things with round shapes, triangle shapes, and square shapes. Push the button next to the chart with the picture of a beach ball.
maybe next time. That's right.
The yellow button is correct. It's next to the chart with the beach ball on it. Okay, Gimmick, the lens is pointing at the chart with the beach ball. Now what happens?
Now turn the knob that's shaped like a big donut and look through the viewer. What do you see?
Gimmick, this is amazing. The shape magnifier outlines the beach ball's round shape. It also outlines the round shape of all the other round things on the chart.
Certainly. Another one of my wonderful inventions, the shape of things to come.
Looking into the viewer was fun. It made a glowing circle around all the round objects on the chart. On page 4, push the button next to the round shape that you might see at Halloween.
No, you're right.
The blue button is correct. It's next to the Halloween pumpkin. Push the button next to the picture of the round shape that you might eat in a salad.
Next time, maybe. The tomato.
The red button is correct. It's next to the picture of the tomato, which has a round shape. Okay, Gimmick, the shape magnifier works on round shapes, but what about other shapes, like triangles? You know, shapes with 3 sides?
No problem. Point the lens at the chart filled with pictures that have triangle shapes.
I pointed the gizmo at the chart with the butterflies. It worked again, Gimmick. Look at the butterflies. They have triangle shapes on their wings.
I knew it would work.
Gimmick was quite happy with his invention. It really worked. Triangle shapes, like the flags over a castle, really showed up through the viewer. Next, I looked at a picture of a piece of boggleberry pie through the viewer. On page 5, push the button next to the piece of boggleberry pie that's shaped like a triangle.
No, that's it.
The red button is next to the piece of boggleberry pie. It's shaped like a triangle. Next, I looked for the triangle shape in the sails on the picture of the boat. Suddenly, the shape magnifier began to act up. Push the button next to the boat with the triangle-shaped sails.
That's not it. Sail away.
The green button is next to the boat with the triangle-shaped sails. Gimmick, something's wrong with the shape magnifier. This triangle shape on the boat doesn't look right.
Maybe it has something to do with the triangle shapes. Let's try it with the square shapes. Point the lens at the chart of pictures with square shapes. Square shapes, as you know, have 4 sides, and each of the 4 sides is exactly the same length.
Like a piece of paper or the side of a box. Press the button next to something you read that might have a square shape.
No, the book.
The blue button is correct. A book can have a square shape. Then I pointed the shape magnifier at a picture of a train car. Gimmick, it's happening again. The square shape doesn't look right.
It probably needs a slight adjustment. There, that should do it.
Let's continue on page 7. Gimmick, will the shape magnifier work on any shape?
Of course. Any shape. Why?
Well, what about this picture of a gatang? That's when it happened. I pointed the shape magnifier at the picture of a gatang and
Oh dear, and my invention. What happened?
gee, Gimmick, I don't know. I only pointed the shape magnifier at the gatang and it went to pieces. You know, it acted strangely before on the pictures of the sailboat and the train car.
My, oh my, I'll have to start all over again. Probably some basic principle I've overlooked.
Gimmick went right to work on the shape magnifier. I knew he'd probably need his charts, so I took them to him. Push the button next to Gimmick's charts of round, triangle, and square shapes.
No, over there. Thanks.
The blue button is next to the charts of round, triangle, and square shapes. It didn't take long for Gimmick to fix the shape magnifier. I pointed it at the picture of the gatang once more, and I heard more sputters and groans. Through the viewer, I could see round, square, and triangle shapes flickering across the picture of the gatang. Press the button next to the picture of the gatang.
No, not there. That's it.
The yellow button is correct. It's next to the picture of the gatang. Gimmick, I'm afraid there's still a problem. Shapes are flickering all over the gatang.
Oh dear, I suppose I'll have to take the thing apart and go over each component very carefully.
I'm sorry it isn't working, Gimmick. I'll go for a walk while you fix the shape magnifier. See you in a while.
Okay, Teddy, I'll get to work right away.
Whoops, it's time to turn the book over. The picture on this page will help you. Look for the words Start Part 2 on the back. Then we'll be ready to go again. Now, do you see the words Start Part 2? Turn to page 9 and we'll go on with the story. After leaving the house, I looked for shapes all over Gimmick's Valley. Look, there's a balloon. It's round like a circle. Can you find other round shapes on this page? Press the button next to the round shapes you would use for playing ball games.
No. Yes.
The wagon next to the green button is full of round-shaped balls. Not every shape is perfectly round, though, like eggs or stones, or even the pond over there. And triangle shapes can be put together to make new shapes, like a crystal or a snowflake. Can you see the 4 triangle shapes all put together that make something you might fly in the air? Press the button next to the item that looks like 4 triangle shapes tied to a string.
No. Yes.
The red button is next to the kite. It looks like 4 triangle shapes all put together. You could even combine lots of triangle shapes to make a grunge guitar. Let's learn more about shapes on page 11. Soon, I began to see how most things in the yard looked a lot like squares. The boards on Gimmick's house are like squares that have been stretched, and a box has a combination of a lot of square shapes. Can you find 2 squares that have been put together to let more light into the house? Press the button next to the 2 square shapes that let in light.
No. Yes.
The blue button is next to the window. It has two square shapes. The house also has round-shaped windows and a triangle-shaped roof. I didn't realize that something could be made of more than one shape. Hey, wait a minute. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Gimmick's shape magnifier probably got confused when something was made of more than one kind of shape, like the Gatang, who was made of round shapes and triangle shapes. Round shapes, triangles, and squares are used to make all shapes. I ran back to tell Gimmick what I'd discovered. Gimmick was making his own discoveries back home.
I think I'm getting somewhere now. The sailboat had triangle-shaped sails, but it also had round portholes. And the train car had more than just square shapes. It even had round wheels. And then there was the picture of the Katang. It had round shapes and triangle shapes. Now, what does that mean? Triangle shape, round shape, square shape. It's all there on my blackboard.
Do you see what Gimmick has drawn? Press the button next to the drawing on the blackboard that might have solved Gimmick's problem.
No, that's it.
Gimmick's drawing is next to the yellow button.
It's elementary. Everything can be made out of round shapes, triangles, and squares. I'll adjust the shape magnifier to handle all three shapes at the same time. I can't wait to tell Teddy.
Turn to page 13. When I got home, I could tell right away that Gimmick had made the same discovery about shapes.
Teddy, guess what? I fixed it. I fixed the shape magnifier. I found this old toy of yours. It's perfect. It's made out of all three shapes.
I see what you mean, Gimmick. That's great. What toy is Gimmick talking about? Press the button next to the toy that helped Gimmick solve the problem.
That's not it. Precisely.
The blue button is next to the Jack-in-the-Box. It has a triangle shape, a round shape, and a square shape.
When I found the Jack-in-the-Box with all of its different shapes, it all came together. Let's go for a walk, Teddy. I'll show you how the shape magnifier works now.
Okay, Gimmick. Let's turn to page 14.
Now, Teddy, as you will see, the shape magnifier no longer gets confused when shapes are put together.
Then with the new shape magnifier, we'll be able to see shapes in all kinds of unusual places. Hey, there are some of our friends playing together. Let's look at them through the shape magnifier. Press the button next to our friends that have round shapes on them.
That's not it. You got it.
The green button is next to Grubby and the Fob. They have round shapes. Press the button next to our friend that has triangle shapes.
Sorry. Hooray!
The blue button is next to Leota. She has triangle shapes. There are shapes all over Grundo. Triangle shapes, round shapes, and square shapes. The tops of King Notbert's castle are shaped like triangles. The giant blocks that were used to build the Great Wall of Ying are square-shaped blocks. And Tweeg's cannonballs,
Round objects of rotundity. You know, Teddy, there's one place I'm thinking of that has all three shapes.
you're right, Gimmick. I know what you're thinking of. It's made up of round shapes, triangle shapes, and square shapes. Can you guess what we're talking about? Press the button next to it on page 15.
No, exactly.
The green button is next to Gimmick's house. It has round shapes, triangle shapes, and square shapes. When we got home, Gimmick made another discovery.
You know, Teddy, there's a perfect example of something made with all three shapes right here in this room. We've had it with us all along.
We have? It's made up of round shapes, triangle shapes, and square shapes?
Exactly.
Can you guess what Gimmick's talking about? Press the button next to it.
Not there. Exactly.
The yellow button is next to the shape modifier. It has round shapes, triangle shapes, and square shapes. So that's the story of how Gimmick invented the shape modifier. In the land of Grundo, shapes are everywhere. Round shapes, triangle shapes, and square shapes. And there are lots of different shapes that can be made out of these shapes. Take a look around your world. What shapes do you see? Shapes are here, shapes are there. Different shapes are everywhere. Round, triangle, and square. Shapes are everywhere. A box or a book can be a square, a ball or bubbles round. A flat can be a triangle, the shapes are all around. And if we look real carefully, we'll see them all combined. Let's look around the neighborhood for shapes of every kind. I bet there's a lot of them. Shapes are here, shapes are there, different shapes are everywhere. Round, triangle, and square, shapes are everywhere. Shapes are everywhere.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, I'll get to you now. Oops. Well, 2 hours is fair enough. Well, I guess better I'll get this RGQ so you can hear it on YouTube. That's it. Take care. Bye bye. Okay, bye. So, yeah, I just that. Not my time. Kia. But basically. No. Wait for it. Okay, right, so I get this was correct. You too later. Bye.